Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. It's Derek Boykin, your host and coach. I'm live here in my office in Newport Beach. And basically, what I got for you today is some amazing business tips that are going to help you be more productive in your life and your business. And I've got them listed out. They're pretty simple. I'm sure you've heard this stuff before, so I'm not here to reinvent the wheel with you. However, if you do want to reinvent the wheel, there's ways to do it. I don't recommend it unless you're in that's your business, is really the wheel business. All right. So, really fun stuff. Basically, I am like jumping back on to do a video for you guys, and I didn't jump. I should say jumping back on to do a video for all of you amazing people, because I realized that I haven't done a video in so long that I was like, do I even need to keep this streaming software if I'm not going to use it? And it's so anyway, I'm using it here, and lighting is a little bit better. I'm still trying to get this plant a little bit more illuminated. There's just such beauty in this. It's a beautiful money tree. Okay, so what I want to talk about before I jump into these business tips first is why they're important and why you want to pay attention. So if I have your attention now, then please let me earn it just a little bit longer. If you're watching in the replay, type replay in the comments. If you have questions about any of these things, type question in the comments, whether it's live or a replay. I'll get my, myself and, my assistant, somebody will respond to you. Okay, so here it is. First things first, why you want to learn these tips? Well, they will save you time and increase your value. And that would be good for you, wouldn't it? Save some time, increase your value? Okay. I knew it would. All right. Well, when you apply the time that you save to when you apply the time that you save to revenue generating tasks that make you more money, then of course it's valuable, right? That's right. Okay, so first what we're going to cover is going to be the most important thing here is leveraging the power of self-awareness and assess your own strengths and weaknesses. Now, this is probably one of the most heard of thoughts, and it's easy to hear yet challenging to do. So I think that the biggest thing is to understand what it is that really lights you up. And there is an assessment that I will hit down at the bottom once we go through this that will help you. The paid assessment, you got to go to them. It's not mine. I didn't make it up. I mean, if I did, the studio would be bigger. So, all right. So first things first, you want to learn about your strengths by completing the Gallup's StrenghtsFinder assessment. Okay. This is something you could just Google, type in Gallup StrenghtsFinders. I don't care if you are a startup or if you are an entrepreneur that wants to start a business and you're studying right now in your self-study, or you're at your business or your job and you're like, hey, I'm ready to leave this joint. Actually, the joke would be I'm ready to blow this joint. Anyways, bad joke. So here we go, is find the time. Okay, I don't care if you're just starting out or if you have a multi-million-dollar company. If you have never done the StrengthsFinders, it is an absolute awesome assessment. It's not, super logical. The questions are kind of fun. They're going to get you asking questions, or answering questions. One of my favorite things is you have a very short window to answer the question before it flips to the next one. And what I like about this is if you're thinking about it for more than just a few seconds, like 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, you're overthinking it. All right. And so bringing in the energy, knowing how excited I am to be on camera again. It's been a while, and I want to get all this out so I'm not making too long of a movie that nobody watches. So the big thing here is take the assessment and then use it. And what I mean by using it is look at your themes. Know, like one of my themes is forward thinking, or it's in my email folder. Let me just double check here. I don't, let's see here. Okay, so it is futuristic. So that's where knowing the theme of someone futuristic, it's creative. I can say some creative things that people are like, oh, that's cool. But creativity also needs a level of structure to actually manifest in the physical world, which is actually a good segue into the next one. And I didn't even try it. It's literally like exercise the time saving strategy of trusting the process of delegation. Now, trusting and the process of delegation are probably two strategies of their own. First, you have to trust, and then you have to delegate, and then you bring them together. I mean, you actually get the results because you said, hey, I'm going to trust myself that I'm going to make the right decision to delegate this to the right person. And then you're also going to trust that your person you've delegated it to is going to get it done, and they're just going to do it. So that's going to be really powerful. Okay. So let's just come down with, how are you going to do this? So first, you're going to, look for some stuff around you that you need to get done, regardless of the size of your business. Again, if you're producing millions of dollars in revenue and you don't have an assistant, then you need to hire an assistant. And if you are young and just starting out, maybe you're like, hey, I'm done with my first job out of college, I'm going to start a business. And I recommend putting some thought and some effort into this, and don't just do the whole bootstrap it thing because it sounds so thug or hip or whatever the lingo and the slang is of being a bootstrapping entrepreneur. The self-made people. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs resources, and the more resources that you use to leverage your time gets you back to doing a high revenue generating task. And that is a simple equation. And I can talk about that for the third improv bonus just because it makes sense. But the one thing I want to do here is I want to touch base about Zirtual. Now, I'm not paid by Zirtual. I'm not really doing any referral things like that. Looking to get into the affiliate marketing space is not where I'm at this moment. I'm not going to say I won't put affiliate links on things because I think there's value for you getting a discount and me getting a discount, and that's and it's not even a discount, it's a referral bonus. Let's be clear with the language there. So with that said, go over to Zirtual, look at some of their plans. They're not going to be the cheapest option for getting yourself an assistant. However, if you're in a pinch and you need some work done for a month, maybe you need 24 hours or 36 hours or 50 hours, and you need it done by someone who doesn't need a lot of guidance and direction and to be told what to do the whole time, you're going to find value in this company because they give the continuity of hiring these assistants to work at their company, and then they basically lease them out to you. So everybody is working, here in the US. They have some college background. They understand, things about process. They understand enough to manage your emails, to basically take a bunch of stuff off your plate. And the biggest thing that I want to hammer home on this, okay, or maybe just oh, my dog, she just always lays everywhere except on her dog bed. So, maybe get the baseball bat out and just knock this out of the park, is for those of you that have trust issues, because this is a big thing. Like I know people's mindset. I know their psychology of, trust issues. I've had them. I've worked through them. Now there's some things I still have, like with my dog, I don't trust her with, like a raw steak unattended unless I've given her one of these fierce commands. But anyways, it's I'm not that funny. I've tried stand up twice. Didn't work. I had people give me like one sympathy laugh. All right, so back to it. So the big thing here is it's trust. And one of the real reasons why I think that it's worth the investment for something like this is you're going to actually have the opportunity to get to know an assistant long enough for them to help you get some stuff done, and maybe you keep them on at their minimum package, so this way you can have somebody work on things for you. You could give them access to your email account. You could give them access to different things that are going to help you be more efficient. Now, this isn't something that I would say is for everybody when you go into hiring anybody on Fiverr or Upwork or any of these other places, because you don't know much about these folks. There's no real clean resource to do a background check or a resource. You just, there's so much entailed in privacy is not within your control. And where with this company, they hire them, they do all that screening, they have NDAs. It is a healthy resource that will help you save some more money. Okay. And what are you going to do with the money you save? You're going to put, or the time you save rather, you are going to put that into revenue generating tasks. And that is going to generate you more money. That's what I meant to say. And that's what I said. So, okay. So the third one, what's the third one? Gosh, I had it. Oh, it was the process of delegation. And then I had this idea of trust. And then, gosh, that's why I was like, let me do some improv, because I love something on the fly. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the third one. I'm just gonna pull it out of the air because it's coming back to me right now on something totally different. It's a new track. Technology. Find out what it is in your life, in your business, that you are not doing well. What is inefficient that is surrounding technology, and get rid of it. Take it down. Approach the beast and get them off the island. And what I mean by this is, if you're not good with your smartphone, figure out just some basic things that are going to make you better. You don't want to be fumbling and stumbling through your Zoom or your WebEx trying to mute when you're walking, and you people are hearing you like that. Or you definitely want to make sure that you are not afraid of technology. And here's the big reason why: because technology is a great tool to help you make the most use of your time. And all too often, people are much more reluctant to invest in themselves and the technology, and then the understanding of how to use it. So if you're like, hey, you know what? I don't know how to type that fast. Hey, you know what? I don't have a good enough setup in my office to make me productive. I've got this, this little monitor, and I need a bigger monitor, but I don't know how to plug that monitor into my laptop because I'm not a docking station expert. Find the resources. This goes back to number 2, get some delegation out there. So find a way to get all this done in a efficient manner. And it's okay to part with resources, your revenue, your money, the fuel to the machine, in order for you to create more of that time to get back into revenue generating tasks. All right, so let's wrap this up. The books and the resources that I've included below, there's no affiliate links. The only thing that I will say is, if you sign up for Zirtual and you tell them, my name's Derek Boykin, you will get, I think, like $100 off your first month. Or actually, no, you'll get $100 off your first month when you sign up for the consultation. Talk to them on the phone. Make sure you do that. Don't just buy it on their site. Talk to them on the phone and tell them you heard about that $100 off for their first month. And then when you're signing up, tell them that Derek Boykin, said all these great things about them in the video. It's a bonus for both of us. I'm going to, keep using them whether you do it or not. So the last thing here is the 4-hour work week. Actually, the second to last thing, the 4-hour work week. That's huge. Timothy just wrote the book in like 2009. It's probably like one of the most iconic books for really mainstream making like everything that he talked about in that book that was doable because corporations and big businesses were doing it is now mainstream for a lot of what we see on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, because people are being more efficient with their time. So 4-hour work week's a great pick. And then also, again, I don't care where you are in your business. I want you to be thinking big. So The Effective Executive by Peter F. Drucker to be exact. That's a great book. There's some discussion on, time. There's some discussion on, like use of, knowledge. I mean, it's beautiful. So with all that said, my name is Derek Boykin. I hope that these tips and all this stuff that I've given you help you make something awesome in this month, in this quarter, and you have an amazing 2022. If you need anything, drop some comments, shoot me a message. I don't know. Is there anything funny I can say? Yeah. Anyways, have a great day. Happy Tuesday. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Taco Tuesday. Go get yourself some tacos. I'm not gonna eat any tacos. I got some stuff I'm working on with my health. So anyways, appreciate everybody's time. Have an amazing day. I will see you very soon. Even if it's just like another 3-minute video this week. I'll be back. Bye. Wait, you sure you want to end the stream?